This is the Tamron 28-75 f2.8, and if I could only have one lens, it would probably be this one. Hi, my name is Leo, and today I want to be talking about the lens that I use 90% of the time, the Tamron 28-75 f2.8, and I'm actually using it right now to record this video. Now let's start off by talking about why I bought that specific lens for my Sony camera. I decided to get the Tamron 28-75 because I was looking for a lens that would cover a big range of focal length. The great thing about zoom lenses is that they are super versatile. You only have to bring one lens with you in most cases, and I was also trying to get a lens with a constant 2.8 aperture so that I could film in low light and have that nice blurry background that everyone wants to have. After seeing the price tag of the famous Sony 24-70 f2.8 G Master lens, yeah, I just got the Tamron instead because it's so much more affordable. So now with that out of the way, let's talk about the reasons why I love this lens so much. First of all, the form factor of this lens is incredible. It's so much lighter compared to like the Sony G Master alternative, and it's also a lot smaller, which means that you don't have to carry that much weight when you're traveling. One thing I absolutely love about this lens is the close minimum focus distance. You can get really close to your subject and still have it in focus. Let's talk about image quality. The Tamron lens delivers very sharp and contrasty photos, which I like a lot. Sometimes there is some chromatic aberration going on, especially in high contrasty scenes, but that's nothing that you couldn't fix in Lightroom with just one click of a button. Last but not least, the price. Now don't get me wrong, this is not a cheap lens, but especially compared to the Sony G Master, it's a lot more affordable, and it's incredible what Tamron has been able to put into that lens for that price. Now that we've talked about the good things, let's talk about the negatives. What I first noticed was that the focus ring and the zoom ring are reversed. Honestly, like, I've gotten used to it. The real problem is that the focus ring is not only very small, it's also super difficult to manually focus. That is because the manual focus is not linear. Talking about focusing, the autofocus is good, especially for photos. For videos, it's not quite as good as the newer Sony lenses, but it's definitely usable, and I've been using the autofocus throughout this whole video. Also, one thing I noticed with the build quality is that it just doesn't feel quite as premium as other lenses. For the price, I guess we can't complain. The last thing is something that you hear a lot of people talking about. 28mm is just not wide enough. There have been a lot of situations where I would have loved to go as wide as 24mm. However, I'm not sure if 24mm would be wide enough anyway. If your budget is a bit higher, I would recommend checking out the Sigma 24-70mm. It has the 24mm and it's still a lot cheaper than the G Master lens. Now I would like to know, what is your most used lens? You can tell me in the comments down below, and when you're already there, you can also just leave a like and subscribe to my channel to not miss any upcoming videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.